Hey everyone, Dan Savager here from Merger Data, and today I'm going to be giving you a full walkthrough of the Gmail extension that HubSpot has here. It's really a Chrome extension, but we're going to walk through all of the different features that it offers. There's a lot. We get a lot of questions about it when we're training and onboarding. And so I just want to give a full walkthrough of all the features that exist in it, how you can use it, what it looks like, all that good stuff. And so the first things first, make sure you have your actual email address connected inside of HubSpot. I'm going to show you that really quickly here. This is the prerequisite for actually using the extension. So all you're going to do is you're going to go to settings inside of HubSpot. You're going to go over to your general section under your preferences, click on email over here, and then you're going to connect your personal email. So go ahead and connect your inbox, type your email in. It'll walk you through the whole process. It takes about, a minute, and then you're good to go. So let's get back into the actual extension. Once you have it installed, it'll be in your extensions here. So if you have it pinned, you'll see it here, HubSpot, up in the little thing up here, the little bar, the extension bar, whatever they call it. And then when you're in Gmail itself, you'll actually see a few icons here that you can navigate with. So you have up top, just the icon near your status. This is where you're going to actually control all of the settings around the HubSpot extension. So you can go into your login track settings. You can change some of these depending on what your super admin has set inside of HubSpot. So we usually recommend just having login track on and then adding in your never log emails here. These are our internal URLs, the ones that we don't want logged into the CRM. So usually we'll recommend doing internal URLs. We'll recommend doing any vendors that you just don't want data flowing into the CRM. And so this is like the command center. You can find your email integration settings. You can find your notification settings for the extension here. You can have help in troubleshooting. You can run the sales extension tour. And you can do all that good stuff. Then on the right-hand side, you have the actual extension that goes inside of Gmail here. So this is going to be your list of all of your contacts that you can search through. You'll be able to see your tasks here as well, if you have tasks assigned to you. But the cool part here is actually when you're crafting an email or when you receive an email from someone, you're going to get the context of everything that exists. So inside of your HubSpot. And so, for example, this is a customer service email between me and Simone and Sunny from Teachable, canceling a trial. So what happens when I open this up is that you'll see here that it'll see if this contact is actually part of HubSpot or not. If it is, you'll have all the information here, all the activities, all the associated records, all that good stuff will be in this column, and I'll show you that in a little bit. You also have the ability to add them to HubSpot if they don't exist yet. And so you can see here, HubSpot's already pulling some of the company information automatically based off of the domain. But then you can click Add to HubSpot, and it's actually going to walk you through creating a contact. It's going to pull in any information that it can. There's not much on this here, but then you can go ahead and create the contact so that you can log emails to it. And so this is a really powerful feature just because you're working in your inbox. You don't want to have to go over to your CRM to actually go add in contact. So instead, you just do it right here. Now, let's say we're composing an email instead. I'll show you the different views that it provides. So let's say I'm doing my merger data email here. You'll see that it pulls up open in CRM. So I can open this record directly in our CRM here. I can see a bunch of information about the contact. I can see company, I can see the timeline. You can see here all this timeline data that's logged to HubSpot. You can see any tasks or tickets or deals. You can add them directly from Gmail without having to leave. So you can pretty much do everything inside of Gmail here without having to leave and go to HubSpot. But now we get into the really cool part of the extension, which is actually utilizing the features while crafting emails. And so this is the real power of the extension, in my opinion. You have all of your templates, your meeting links, your snippets, your AI capabilities, your logging and tracking, all inside of the extension here. It shows up in the crafted way or in the email window while you're crafting. And so if you have templates loaded into HubSpot, you can go ahead and drop those in here. So for example, this is one of our templates for a rapid HubSpot cleanup after a voicemail. If you wanted to add in meeting links, say you're responding to someone, you click on the meetings link, the meetings icon up here, and you can insert proposed times where they can just click and select. I'm actually not going to do that, but they can click and select on a time to book a call with you, or you can just share a meeting link overall with them. So let's say I have a 1 hour onboarding. You just put that in there, and now it's inside of your email. You didn't have to go search for that link. So that's great across teams to use because you can load in their meeting links, you can load in their templates, their snippets, and have it just show up in the email. You can also create a task directly from an email, one that I don't use a lot, but I know a lot of people who do. And then if you click on the more button down here, you'll see sequences. So you can enroll someone in any type of sequence that you built, whether it's a prospecting, whether it's a customer success type sequence. You can put them in right inside of the email here. You can use snippets. So if you just want a little blurb inside your email that you're drafting, you click on that snippets button. If you have documents, sales documents that you want to track opens and clicks with, you add the document there. If you have a payment link that you want to drop them, then you can drop it in there by clicking on payments. And that's not it. You also get to control where this actually logs inside of HubSpot here. So you can search for any contacts, companies, deals that are associated and choose which ones to log it to. You can choose whether to track those opens and clicks of this email inside of the extension directly. And then you can even write an email here using HubSpot's AI. So if you have what you're selling in there, you have who you're selling to, and then just a few words to describe it, you can draft an email so you don't have to go through the thinking process to go from 0 to 1. You can just draft an email with AI, personalize it, customize it, make it sound human and exactly how you want it to sound. And then you can send that off. So this is pretty much it for the Gmail and Chrome extension inside of HubSpot. It's a really powerful extension to use. It streamlines a lot of your work inside of Gmail. It allows you to sync data back to HubSpot without having to leave Gmail. Now, if your team is looking to learn more about HubSpot overall, we actually have a free Sales Hub Fundamentals user course that we offer. The link is going to be in the description below the video, and it'll cover things like the sales extension and installing it here, along with other fundamentals inside of HubSpot. So it's all video episodes. It's free to sign up, and there's, I think, 40 of them, 40 different lessons in there. So wanted to drop that link below. Once again, I'm Dan Saavedra from Merger Data. If you have any HubSpot projects or questions, check out the other link in our description below to book a quick meeting with our team to see if we can help. Thanks for watching.